If you don't have a bolster, a rolled up mat works well, a rolled up towel, a stack of blankets, but something that's firm. So bed pillows and blankets tend to be too soft for this. So you'll want that. I have put a blanket over my mat because it's just cozier. Have sweaters, socks, whatever handy next to your mat. I highly recommend putting on some ambient music if you choose. So something like binaural beats or some kind of, I have a 444 frequency going on for me that you can't really hear. But that can be really nice just to settle into each posture, because we will have silence, we will have space. Our practice today is for clarity, which my daughter thought was hilarious because she feels I need a little bit of that. So I think we're all here together in this practice. There will be a little bit of guided journeying, guided energy healing. If that does not resonate, or if you lose my voice, don't worry about it. It wasn't for you. So basically we hear what we need to hear. I think that's about all that I need to say. I'd like to just get into this beautiful practice. I'm so looking forward to leading you through this tonight. Our first posture, we start on our bellies. So I have here my bolster. Now, if this does not work in your body, you can use something less, but we're going to come down on the belly or onto the left side. So the bolster is on your right side, and then the right leg comes onto the bolster and you come onto your belly. So if this is too much for the inner thigh, you can always lower the knee to the ground or bring a blanket underneath. Arms are going to come into a goddess position. So elbows in line with the shoulders. And then turning over onto your right ear. The left leg is out long. I'll let you take some time to settle in, to find your breath. Making any adjustments that you might see are needed. So if anything is uncomfortable at the beginning of a posture, it will only get more uncomfortable. So we want to make those adjustments now. And then bring your focus to your breath once you're settled. And if your mind takes you elsewhere, feel free to go. Know that my voice and the change of posture is a callback. So if you are drawn into many journeys throughout this practice, to allow yourself to go. And the difference between getting carried away and being conscious is simply observing. So if you're getting carried away, Be sure that you're observing what is happening. I'm seeing already someone is in a ballroom and waltzing, which is really beautiful. Sometimes our guides come in and they are there to teach us lessons. Some people learn skills this way. So whoever's waltzing, enjoy your dance. We all come together in finding our breath. Long, slow, deep breath in through the nose, all the way down to the tips of the toes. And a long, slow exhale melts the body into the earth. And we call any energies, entities, guides, ancestors, beings that wish to be with us and guide us here tonight. We invite them into our circle with love in our heart. Gratitude in our heart. And your teachers and guides stand behind you as I stand behind you with my teachers, my guides, and their teachers and guides. When you feel the strength of this, that you are held in this space, lineage, tradition, in perfect love and perfect gratitude. And stay here with your breath. And you have 2 more rounds of breath here. Long, slow, deep breath into the nose and down to the toe. Long, slow out breath, melting into the earth. And for the next posture, keep your left arm as it is. Lift the right leg and bring it all the way over to the left side. Now, if the shoulder does not open this way, if that's too intense for the chest or the shoulder, you can always extend the left arm out long. So unbend the shoulder, bring yourself towards center, and then bring it back. So we're looking for a chest stretch here. Right foot is standing on the earth. And left fingertips can reach up overhead. Stay up on the fingertips. Or rest your right hand next to the chest. Find where you're tensing in the body, perhaps in the jaw, the elbows, the knees, or the toes. Or a little bit more of a twist in the neck, you can look up toward the ceiling, only if the neck allows. Scan your body with your breath. And I invite you to now bring awareness to your heart space. Perhaps you become aware of your heartbeat or a light, an energy of feeling of your heart. See if you can locate the very center of your heart. And feel or see that the center of your heart is beginning to spin. It spins counterclockwise out from the center. See or feel this spin out from center, getting larger and larger with each breath. Growing bigger and brighter. Until that spiral connects. And makes contact with the throat and the solar plexus, just above the belly button. And now feeling it move through the throat and the solar plexus, spinning and spiraling out from your heart center. It expands more and more until you feel it reach your third eye and your sacral, between the hips, between the eyebrows, spinning out from heart center, faster and faster with each breath. And the spiral continues to expand out from heart center to throat, to solar plexus, third eye and sacral, up to the crown and down to the root. Spinning and spinning and spinning. Feel yourself consumed in the energy of this spiral. And feeling out the edges from crown to root, allowing it to continue to spin, bring your awareness back to the center. You can feel that energy moving out from the center, but your awareness is clearly in it. And now from root to crown, moving clockwise, the spiral reverses its spin. From root to crown, around and down, clockwise. And the spiral begins to close in to third eye and sacral. Drawing inward to throat and solar plexus. Inward and inward and inward toward the center of your heart. Start to bring yourself back to center onto your belly. Move your bolster or blanket over to the left side of your body. Bend the left knee. So you can come from here, from lying down, just lift the left knee and place it up on the bolster, or you can turn over onto your right side. Bring the left knee over and then slowly roll onto your belly. Arms into that goddess pose, left ear to the floor. You can fold a blanket under the head, just a thin blanket under the head if you need it. The top of the right foot is touching the earth. Connect and ground your front body with the earth, closing the eyes, coming into your breath. And perhaps you have come here today with an intention, something you specifically need clarity on or for. And I would like to offer you one of our guides. From one of the four directions. And the way that you can work with them is that if one of them speaks to you, if one of them is calling to you or is offering what you're looking for, ask to travel in that direction. Imagine yourself either walking or taking some form of transportation with this guide in that direction, like a journey toward clarity. Taking a little bit more time to focus on your breath and clear a space and clear a way for this work. In the north, I am the spirit of nurture. I offer protection and a safe, homely place where you may find refuge and access new energy at times of crisis. In me, you will find support and encouragement that restore your well-being and enable you to move ahead in your life's journey. The sustenance I offer will fortify you and help you to face whatever lies ahead with renewed vigor. And to the east, I am the hunter of gifts. I seek out the most valuable and vital things you need to enable you to live life to the fullest. I hunt through your thoughts, through your experiences, and through your deepest feelings to discover the true gifts of your life, which can help you to find the right direction. Whatever gifts you are looking for, I will seek them for you. And I will teach you to recognize the gifts you already possess. Follow where I lead, for I can help you to flourish in every way. And know that you may follow these guides at any time throughout this practice. If you are called in more than one direction. And in the south, I am the ancestor of exile. I have borne witness to many kinds of separation and have watched the suffering of those who have been driven away from their home or country. Yet there is a deeper exile still, the exile from the self. And I stand ready to help lost people find their way back to their place of belonging. Draw strength from me when you need reconnection or support in times of loneliness. And finally, to the west. I am the shaman of song. I sing from the hollow places of being, and the sounds I produce reach out to the edges of creation. When I sing, I bring healing, energy, peace, strength, joy. All these transcendent aspects of being are in my song. Whether I sing for you or for others, my song is beneficial and opens ways that might otherwise be closed. And holding the center is Penelope, Dreamweaver. Inviting you to explore memories of dreams, pieces or fragments of dreams that have been guiding you toward your clarity. When you're ready, transition into the next posture, keeping the right arm at that angle. Lift the left leg, bend at the knee, foot comes over to the right side. Resting your left hand next to the chest or up overhead. And finding ways to soften to relax the head, neck, and shoulders as best you can. Making any adjustments, finding a place where you can hold. Where you can soften your jaw, soften your lower back, your knees, and the skin of your belly. Once again, bring your awareness to your heart space, just as you did on the other side. Start to see a counterclockwise spinning, spiraling out from center. Opening more and more. And perhaps you are aware now that as you open this spiral and it begins to touch the throat and the solar plexus and widen, that this spiral is in essence swallowing you. You can travel through it. Name your direction. Name your guide and go through it. As it opens to your third eye and your sacral. To your crown and to your root. Spiraling out from heart center. Once you have found those edges, you return to the heart. And if it is taking you to a new space, observe all you can. Ask as many questions as you like. In the north was the spirit of nurture. In the east, the hunter of gifts. In the south, the ancestor of exile. In the west, the shaman of song. At the center, Penelope, Dreamweaver. The spiral begins to reverse its spin from root to crown clockwise. From root to crown clockwise, the spiral spins inward toward the sacral and the third eye, toward the throat and the solar plexus, spinning inward and inward toward the heart. Allow this process to draw everything inward, wherever you were, coming back into this space. Rock over onto your belly. Bring the right arm alongside the ear. Turn over onto your right side into the fetal position. And then pressing into the left palm, gently bring yourself up to seated. And this is where we will take a bolster or a rolled up blanket and bring our tailbone to the base of it. You'll want a couple of pillows potentially, or another rolled up blanket. You can also use a scarf for this. And with the rolled up blanket, wrap it around the ankles, soles of the feet together, knees wide. Draw the edges back toward the bum, and then lie back on your bolster or your blanket, arms out to your sides, nice and wide. And rest in here. If you need more support under the knees, placing some pillows there or blocks. For those of us who rest naturally with our knees open, sometimes it can be a little bit more intense to bring the feet further away from you. So play around with the distance of the feet to the bum. Finding that right spot for you. Feeling completely open in the front body. Lengthen the neck. Let the shoulders relax down toward the earth. And stay here, focusing on your breath. Eyes closed or soft gaze. I'm calling you back to your heart space. Inviting you now to travel in whatever direction feels right to you. This practice can be an opportunity to travel many paths, to explore many options without ever leaving your mat. Or perhaps it is from the beginning very clear the direction you are heading. Either way, embrace what is unfolding. Relax the body. See if you can sustain that meditative state as you shift the body, letting the knees come into center, walk the feet mat distance apart. And keep those pillows and blankets handy. So we'll start to transition into the next stretch. Walk your left foot as close to the hip as you can get it. And then start to bring the foot out to the side, knee down toward the earth. So this is a half hero or a saddle pose. The top of the left foot comes to the earth, the knee toward the ground. If the knee is up high, not to worry, just place a blanket or a pillow underneath. Square your hips, And you're welcome to send the right leg out long or keep the right foot on the earth. And then reach your arms up overhead. Bend the elbows and just let the arms rest above the head. Find your way back to your heart. Find your way back to your breath. And this may feel really intense in the left leg. Perhaps you wiggle the toes to relieve some of that tension. Use your supports. Place blankets or pillows underneath the knee if needed. And notice if the left knee is sticking out toward the side. You want the left knee pointing forward, or the left foot, the toes to be pointing straight back. If you need additional healing energy, bring the left palm to the left foot. In the north, the spirit of nurture. In the east, the hunter of gifts. In the south, the ancestor of exile. In the west, the shaman of song. At the center, Penelope, Dreamweaver. Remember that you cannot mess this up. You cannot do this wrong. Whatever you hear, whatever happens, is exactly what you need at this time. And a few more rounds of breath. Start to tip gently over toward the right side, standing the right foot on the earth, and then bring the left leg out long. Arms can be above the head or at your sides, whatever feels comfortable. And cross the right foot over the left leg, standing the right foot next to the left knee. And just wiggle the left toe. And turning over slightly onto the left side, reach for the right foot. Same thing on this side, bringing the right foot next to the right hip, top of the foot to the earth, knee down toward the ground. So if you needed to, you can bring that left foot to the earth, stand it there, and then make the transition that way. And then bring the left leg out long. Find your support. Reach the arms up overhead and relax the elbows down toward the ground. Or if you need that additional healing or that hand to foot connection, bring the right hand to the right foot. Orient yourself, make adjustments. Finding stillness in the body, the mind begins to journey. Stay as an observer of your own thought and imagining. In the north, the spirit of nurture. In the east, the hunter of gift. In the south, the ancestor of exile. In the west, the shaman of song. At the center, Penelope, Dreamweaver. You dream a big dream all night long. And when you wake up, you are sleeping. What part of yourself are you now retrieving? That you ordinarily leave in your dream world. A few more rounds of breath here, filling the body all the way to the toe. Start to gently tip over on toward your left side, bringing the right leg out long. Stand the left foot to the outside of the right knee. And wiggle the right toe. Bend that leg. And release the left leg. Turn over onto your left side. Remove the roll the blanket or bolster from under your spine and slip it underneath your thighs or your knees. Lying back down on your back, preparing for Savasana, corpse pose. Arms at your sides, palms face up. This is a great time to put a blanket over you and to really make yourself comfortable. Lengthen the neck. Let the shoulders sink into the earth. Maybe you have something comfortable under the backs of the hands. It can be nice to just have that soft and comfortable fabric underneath you as we begin Yoga Nidra. Give you some time to get comfortable. Stay as low to the earth as you can. Slow and gentle movements, soft gaze. And begin to count your breath. Inhaling for the count of 4. Holding for the count of 4. Exhale for the count of 4. Holding the exhale for the count of 4. Inhale for 4. Hold for 4. Exhale, 2, 3, 4. Hold your exhale, 2, 3, 4. Inhale, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 2, 3, 4. Keep breathing in this pattern. Until it becomes natural and there is no need to count anymore. And start to bring your awareness, your right foot, the right big toe, and the second toe, and the third toe, and the fourth, and the pinky toe. And they're all now relaxed. Begin to spread that relaxation down the foot. It's the ball of the foot and the arch and the heel. And this warm, tingly, relaxing feeling travels up over the tops of the right foot into the right ankle. And over the shin and the calf, up to the knee. Everything below the knee is now completely heavy and relaxed. Relaxing the right knee, front of knee, back of knee, right side, left side. All heavy and relaxed. And up the outside edge of the right thigh and the inside edge of the right thigh. front of the thigh, back of the thigh, all heavy and relaxed. Feeling that right hip sink into the earth, heavy and relaxed. Now bringing your awareness down to the left foot, left big toe, second toe, third toe, fourth toe, pinky toe, all heavy, relaxed, and at ease. And feel that sensation move down the bottoms of your feet, outside edge, inside edge. Ball of the foot, arch, and heel, all tingly and relaxed. And feel that spread across the top of the left foot, to the left ankle, moving up the left shin and the calf, all the way up to the knee, outside edge, inside edge, front of the knee, back of the knee, heavy and relaxed. Moving your awareness up the outside edge of the left thigh, inside left thigh, back of the left thigh, front of the left thigh, all the way up to the hip. Your legs are now completely relaxed and heavy. And feeling this relaxation and warmth travel in through all the connective tissues and muscles down to the bone. Moves through your reproductive organ and across the belly from right to left and left to right. Right hip, left hip, completely relaxed and at ease. And through your digestive organ and system, from right to left, from right to left, completely relaxed and at ease. Moving up the body toward the ribs. Right side of the body relaxes up to the ribs, all the way to the right shoulder. Completely heavy and at ease. And up the left side body, through the ribs, all the way to the shoulder, heavy and relaxed. Draw your awareness now down the right arm, to elbow, down the forearm to the wrist, the back of the hand, and the thumb, right index finger, right middle finger, right ring finger, right pinky finger, and across the palm of the hand, back the wrist, up the arm to the elbow, all the way to the right shoulder. Moving your awareness across the chest as the chest relaxes, heavy into the earth, over to the left shoulder, and down the left arm, to the left elbow, left forearm, left wrist, across the back of the hand into the left thumb, left index finger, left middle finger, left ring finger, left pinky finger, and across the palm of the hand, back to the wrist. Your hand is now completely heavy and relaxed, moving up the forearm, the left elbow, left shoulder, and up the left side neck, the left ear, earlobe, front of the ear, back of the ear, and back down again through the left jaw, down the left side of the neck, over to the right side of the neck, and up to the right ear, earlobe, front of the ear, back of the ear, eardrum, and up and down the ear again to the jaw. Right jaw relaxes. And bring your awareness to the center of your throat as your neck becomes heavy and relaxed. Sensation moves up over your chin, bottom lip, bottom gums, bottom teeth. Relax. The tongue relaxes. Top lip, top gums, top teeth. Relax. Upper lip, right nostril, left nostril, up the bridge of the nose, fully heavy and relaxed. Right cheek, left cheek, right temple, left temple, right eye, left eye, heavy and relaxed. And across the forehead and down through the hair, you are now completely relaxed, heavy on the earth. And in your mind's eye, you are wandering through a fog, whether indoors or outdoors. There is fog and mist all around you, so you cannot see anything. And so you bring your awareness to your heart, to that spiraling outward from the heart. But this time you see the spiraling clearing away before you. So as you spiral out from the heart to the throat and solar plexus, to the third eye and the sacral, to the crown and the root, begins to clear away the mist in front of you. What do you see? And if ever you feel lost, come back to your heart space. Come back to the center where the spiral began. Maybe that is where you stay, resting in the heart space, in the silence. We all have our own ways of exploring. A reminder to be kind to yourself as you're healing. We can only make choices with the information that we have. Trust yourself. Make choices and decisions that align with your highest and greatest good. Be kind to yourself. Mistakes are human. And opportunities to learn something new. Feel around you the energies of love and gratitude that we welcomed into the circle when our practice first began. Allow yourself to feel and receive this love in through the skin, into every cell of your body. And know that whatever choices you make, this love will not go away. It is unconditional and unending. And it is always there for you whenever you should need it. Simply by connecting in with the heart. And start to see that spiral reverse its cycle from root to crown, spiraling back in toward the heart, from sacral to third eye, back around, from solar plexus to throat, back around into the heart. And once that spiral has retracted back into your heart space, you will feel yourself present in this room, in this space, in your body. And you may start to invite movements into the hands and feet, the wrists and ankles. You're always welcome to transition here from our yoga nidra into sleep. It's a nice transition. And if you are not making that transition and you are coming back to the world of the living, start to take larger movements, stretching the body in all directions. Maybe moving the jaw from side to side, maybe the head, rocking from ear to ear. And even if you are going to rest a little bit longer on the mat, just finding those movements to fully bring your body back to this realm from wherever you were. Bring your awareness to your right hand and your left hand. And you now receive through your palms a feeling of connection from the root that connects us all and the song that sings the universe. Kindness, compassion, empathy, community, supports, all of the ways in which we are not alone. You feel and receive this energy as it moves from the right palm to the left through the heart space. Feel yourself connected here to the flow that moves through everything, to the flow that is like prayer, a communication with the divine, where we send and receive beautiful energies that enrich our lives. And if you have not yet found clarity through this practice, send out that request through your left hand. Knowing that when you need it, you will receive through the right hand the feeling of clarity. And draw your hands to your heart. Thank you so much for joining me in this practice tonight. I'm very grateful for all of you. Always.